Ollie, you look too smartly dressed for this morning.
Why?
I'm sat here in a Madame Leota t-shirt and what I slept in.
I think I look alright.
Yeah, you do look, I mean, that's my point. You look too alright for... Okay.
We just had a wasp in here, so we let the door open. Have you ever been stung by a wasp, is my question?
I haven't, but I know you have.
Loads of times.
Really?
I don't know how people have not been stung by wasps.
I've never been stung by a wasp.
It's like a passage. It's like a ritual of
Just
life.
a passage.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been stung under the eye.
Ooh.
Right there. That really hurt.
How did you anger a wasp?
That might have been not my fault, but the guy I was hanging out with, I can't remember his name. This is like a wasp nest, and he was like fanning about with it. And he obviously threw a stick at it, whatever he did. And he went, boom, and I was like, ah! And it just stung me under the eye.
Yeah, it's definitely...
And that really hurt, because it was just like right there.
Yeah. Oh.
My dad made me laugh though, because he was like, I was like, ran home crying, obviously. And I was about 19 at the time. And I ran home.
How old were you really?
No, probably about 10. And yeah, so I ran home, like burst through the door, I was crying, like, what's up? He's like, I've been stung. He's like, I grabbed me, he's like, you'll be alright, you'll be alright. He was holding me, he was like, when I was your age, I got stung here, 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 and here. And there's nothing wrong with me. With a massive, like, cross-eyed, made me feel better. Yeah. That's the story.
Yeah, it's cute. You got stung in cats as well, didn't you?
I got stung in cats. So I did cats last summer, at a place called Kilworth House. I mentioned this before, but it's like an outdoor theatre. Really weird, but really like cool venue. But there's wasps everywhere.
Especially in the summer.
In the summer, and it's like, it's on this big, it's like a manor.
Yeah, it's like
It's a bit, think
an
like
estate. It's got like a big stately home and then loads of land.
like Downton Abbey.
Yeah.
A home, massive like land, and but on like probably like 500 yards from the actual like Downton Abbey house where people stay as a hotel. There's like a pop-up theatre. It's not pop-up anymore. It's an actual theatre.
It's really nice.
It's really.
I would happily like buy tickets to see something there, even if I knew no one in it.
Yeah, it's
like
really
if it was a
cool.
show I really loved, I'd happily, because it's in Rugby, or like between Rugby
Leicestershire,
and.
yeah. It's like Leicestershire, I think.
But it's lovely. It's so nice.
But I was outside in the interval of the show, and my character had these like fingerless gloves on, but you know the ones where you get the Velcro and you wrap it around like that. So then there's like a patch of like bare skin there. I don't know if you can imagine them, but that's what I was wearing. I was on my phone, just like as you do in the interval of the show, just checking stuff. And this wasp came near me, and I was like, go away! I backhanded it, and I did hit it, and I was like, oh, I hit it. I went back on my phone, and I could hear like this like zzz. I was like, what the hell? And I just felt this sting, like one. I was like, ah! Looked in, my like glove, where the gap of my glove was, it was in my glove. Because when I actually backhanded him, he obviously went inside my glove. And I was like, ah! Like, and I was just like ripped the glove off. My phone went flying. My phone was like, because it was in my hand still, like that.
God.
And I ripped the glove off, and everyone's like looking at me like, what the hell? And I think I got stung about 3 times.
What does it feel like?
It's just like a really like a sort of like an injection. You know when you get an injection, but
Yeah.
more stings.
Yeah.
And you really feel it. But then you're like, ah. But then after a while, it goes away. It's not that bad. It's not terrible pain, but initially it's just annoying.
Yeah.
Like it
It
happens.
just worries me because I'm not allergic to anything, and it scares me that because there are people who are allergic to bee stings and wasp stings. I'm like, what if that's the one thing that I'm allergic to, and I'm just lucky enough at the moment that I've never been stung. So when I do get stung, it's going to be like a massive deal.
Yeah. It happened on stage as well. The girl who was playing Victoria, which is like the white cat. We were all just sat on stage watching Gus, the theatre cat, sing his song. The blocking for that is just we just sit and watch. And I could see like Sasha, I think her real name is. She was like this, like you see her go like trying to not like go like this. So everyone in the auditorium was like, "What's that cat doing?"
Yeah.
Because that's the thing when you're on stage, you've got to obviously not like panic or anything, especially if there's a wasp or anything. And I just seen her go, she got stung like on the neck. And she just like, during the song, just crawled off as a cat into the wings. And obviously got some like whatever she needed to get on it, like some cream, whatever. But yeah, she got stung on stage and crawled up. So you never had an allergic reaction to anything?
As far as I'm aware, I'm not allergic to anything.
There's only one thing I ever had a reaction to, which was eardrops.
Really?
Yeah, I had an ear infection when I was like 11, like pretty young. And they gave me some eardrops and then apparently they made it worse. And they were like, oh, you can't have those ones then. So I don't know what was in the eardrops. So it's obviously something that's just like a chemical that doesn't agree with me. But yeah, eardrops I think was the only thing. So then he was like, oh, I'll have these ones instead. And I was like, oh, right.
I think there were things that I ate when I was a kid where I had a sort of like funny turn, but I don't think it was, I don't think it was because I was allergic. I think it's just because what I ate was funny.
Yeah. You can have those tests, can't you?
Yeah. I'd be really interested
to see what you're intolerant to.
Chances are it's everything. Can you imagine?
It probably is, though. Some people actually are intolerant to stuff but don't realise.
Yeah.
So they're eating like, say, it's pasta or whatever. It's like, oh, I feel a bit grim. It's because they're actually like intolerant to it, but they don't realise in life.
Yeah, like gluten or
gluten,
wheat or even dairy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just things where you've been having it for so long that you don't know what it feels like when you haven't eaten those things, or like you feel like tired or bloated or like funny, and you just think that's you can't like you have no way to pinpoint what it is that you've eaten or what it is that's made you feel that way.
If you went to the doctors today and you did a little test, and they were like, sorry to say this, but you are intolerant to blank. What blank would be the worst thing?
I think if they told me I was lactose intolerant, I think I'd really struggle.
You're intolerant to milk?
Like dairy, yeah. Cheese, chocolate, ice cream, coffee.
That is a big one, isn't it? I can have
a
coffee black.
As in the milk and coffee. Yeah, so I don't like my coffee black. I mean, there's like oat milk and almond milk, which I'm fine with, but it affects so much other stuff that I really love.
Yeah.
Like cheese, I can't imagine my life without cheese.
I think I'd be alright without milk.
Yeah, milk's the one thing.
No, like with cheese. Like all lactose.
With dairy.
Yeah, with dairy. Yeah. I'm just thinking now because cheese. I do like cheese, but I know people love cheese. Yeah, I can.
Give or take.
People who start having a block of it, like
yeah,
like they love it.
I can easily do it with blue cheese.
But I do like a cheese, but I mean my life wouldn't be massively affected if I didn't have cheese again.
No, my life wouldn't be massively affected. My Christmas would be massively affected. My Christmas is like cheese centric. Most people sort of go heavy on the mince pies or like the chocolate at Christmas, but for me it's the cheese board.
Yeah, the cheese board is good.
That excites me every Christmas. There's always a point where it's either me and Dad or me and my brother sat at the table, like away from everyone else, just eating the cheese. I reckon gluten's really difficult as well, but I think, I don't know, I feel like there's not more ways around it, but I feel like lactose is like very specific things, and the alternates that they've got for those things will never compare.
Yeah, you can have like gluten-free bread and it's not much different.
Yeah, whereas like your dairy-free cheese tastes like plastic.
Yeah.
There might be some good brands out there, I don't know, but the dairy-free cheese that I've had isn't the one. It would like it's fine, but it will just never compare to your stinky blue cheese.
Yeah.
For gluten-free bread, I
think I've had it.
Yeah, I once picked up a sandwich in Tesco or somewhere. I remember thinking it tasted different and looked at the package and it said it was gluten-free, but it wasn't like...
Just more crumbly. It's crumbly bread. It just sort of like falls apart easier, but it's still nice.
But it's still lovely, yeah. We were in rehearsals for the Adams Family and we were doing, the ensemble were doing the bit in One Normal Night that's the Ancestors and Festa. And Festa goes through like a list of like, what was it? Is something right for something else? And I can't remember any of it.
No.
But in between each thing he goes, who's to say? Who's to say? And Alistair David, who was our choreographer, just kept getting it wrong, just forgot that it was who's to say and kept saying who's to know. And it just became a thing where we were like, who's to know? Who's to know?
Yeah, who's to know? Choreographers are the worst at like lyrics. Never listen to a choreographer because it'll get in your head. Because they'll be like ba ba da ba da, who's to know, and you're learning choreography, going who's to know, and you're like, oh, I've got the choreography now, and then you'll get around the piano, or you'll have to sing it out, and you're singing their lyrics, so they're the worst for it, and they'll always hold their hands up and go, don't listen to what I'm saying because it's absolutely not right. But choreographers are the worst.
It does make for funny stories though.
Yeah, definitely.
We had some funny Les Mis ones. James Powell directed. Like, but he used to do it on purpose. Like, he used to put like silly lyrics in. Every day you walk with longer legs. That really got me.
I love a good note session, and I'll say why. Because in the Book of Mormon, you'll never get notes like it.
Yeah.
It's the best place to get notes. Like, I remember the first week of rehearsals was just hysterical. Because you do a number, or you're getting taught a number, and like, yeah, so I used my mate Kai, who's on the show. It's like, Kai, so yeah, when you're fucking the frog, can you look forward and then look to the frog? And they'd be like, yeah, so look forward, then he's like, yeah.
Trying to take it like really seriously.
Yeah. It's like, you know when you got the baby, and then you say, don't fuck my baby, you're like, what is going on here? The first couple of weeks was so fun, because you get a note like, this is hysterical, but then obviously, it just becomes a job after that. You're like, should we wrap it up then?
Yes.
Have a good day, everyone. Have a good Tuesday. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's fall in love.